Hello and welcome to Football Fan Addict, guys. So this is basically the channel that looks at football from a fan's perspective, and boy, what a season it has been. You have to say, because it's been a season of so many emotion, so much drama, and getting to the end of the season, there is silverware up for grabs, and in every news top 5 leagues there is still silverware up for grabs. And I was thinking, Barca just won the Copa del Rey title, and with the La Liga title race heating up, could that push them over the line to go out and just go on and win the league? I was thinking of it, and I think that's worth discussing. So without further ado, I think let's delve into it, guys. This is going to be a very tough La Liga title race. So when you take a look at the league, it's quite tight at the top and right throughout the table too, because with the relegation battle and the fight for Europa League spots, it's quite a hustle. When you take Atletico Madrid out 67 points, Madrid coming second with 66 and Barcelona 65, and we have Sevilla who quite fancy themselves to win the league too with 61. Well, for Sevilla, they're quite the underdogs in this. I don't think they're going to go far in the La Liga title race, but who knows? We've seen Leicester City win the league in the Premier League, so it's quite possible. So I think it's going to be tough, because let's go. I don't think they can hold on to this. With the way they're playing and the injury problems, it's going to be tough. Real Madrid are flying. Despite all the injuries, we have to give credit to them for them to be in this La Liga title race. Don't forget, Atletico Madrid were leading the table by 12 points at some point in this season, and it's all down to 1 point. Well, I don't know how Atletico bottle this, but I'll tell you, if you're an Atletico fan, you are definitely pissed off at Diego Simeone and his tactics at this point of the season. And I think Atletico Madrid is the first thing we talk about here, the La Liga title race. So why don't we start with Atletico de Madrid? Well, Atletico Madrid at the beginning of the season were the crest of a wave. They win so many games undefeated. They only lost one game in the first half of the season. That was to Real Madrid, the Madrid derby. But besides that, Atletico Madrid have been perfect. Were perfect at the beginning of the season before the winter break. Atletico Madrid were unbelievable. They were seemingly unstoppable. But I think at some point they started losing that momentum, and the game plan started catching up with them. And when you look at the remaining fixtures they have with them in the league, it's going to be quite difficult when you think about it. They still have Eibar to play. Well, Eibar will be an easy one, not that difficult. For Huesca, Huesca 2 will be easy one. Athletic, I don't know. Let's say Bilbao in the Basque Country, they're playing away, but I think it's going to be a tough one. Bilbao have been losing a lot of games recently, and maybe they could just fight back at any time, and that could be a tough game. With Elche, I think they could get over the line. With Barca, first versus third, that's Barca are really flying now, and possibly Atletico could lose that match. We also see that another game that they could lose was Osasuna. They could get over the line. That went on Valladolid. That one too could go in their favor. So I think the only tough fixtures they have in this is the really tough fixtures is Barcelona and Sociedad. Besides that, I think they got everything covered. It's they can see this through. Atletico Madrid, they can, if they get their things right. If they do everything right, they can see it through, because it's not all that much difficulties in the remaining fixtures, because Eibar is not playing so much good football right now, and Huesca, Athletic, Elche, they can score them. Osasuna, Valladolid, they can get through it. Atletico can see it through, and to be really happy for every Atletico fan out there to finally win the league. It's going to be a great thing. So let's just see what Atletico can do at the end of the league. But we move on to but wait, before that, if Atletico do even lose the league, I don't think anyone will be surprised, but a lot of fans will be disappointed. Even I will be disappointed, because Atletico, how could you do this? How could you lose the league with 12 points at the top? But we do move on to Real Madrid, who have been absolutely monstrous in this half part of the season. I mean, you have to give credit to them because with all these injuries, they lost Ramos, Varane, Hazard, Vasquez, so many players along the way, even Benzema along the way during the half part of the season. But look at them. They're on the verge of winning the Champions League. If they defeat Chelsea in the semi-finals, they could go on in the finals and they couldn't win the league. And look at the stat: Madrid have been to the semi-finals 14 times in their whole history, and they've won it. And they've won the Champions League 13 times. So they did not win. They do not lose they do not lose finals. And surely, 4 semi-finals, they always almost get over the line. And with their remaining fixtures, the Getafe match, it could be a tricky one because they're playing away and it is a Madrid derby. So for Cadiz, I think get over the line with that. Well, Betis is always a tricky fixture because they're such a good attacking side, and with a new coach, they've even been more brilliant this season. They are in 5th place right now, and Betis could prove to be a tough one for them. And when you look at Osasuna, they could get over the line in that one. Sevilla could be also the one that could destroy their league hopes and chances, because Sevilla, because if Sevilla win on their matches, they could have a possibility of also winning the league. So that could be a turning point in the league. And for Granada, Athletic, and Villarreal too could be the tough one. But for Granada and Athletic, I think Madrid could possibly take both of them out easily. But for Villarreal, Madrid have to work harder over there, and let's see what they can do about that one. And when we look at Madrid, honestly, Madrid have been more than brilliant this season, and I think, and when you look at Real Madrid, because I think they've been quite unfairly criticized this season. They've been a great team, and I think they're going on. If they could just push a little more, they could also win the league this season. It's going to be a thrilling title race. And who knows? Maybe this man, who's been in wretched form right now, could be the person to win the league for them. Well, we now move on to Barca, which is probably the talking point in Europe this season. They just won the Copa del Rey yesterday, and Messi was just magic again. And we're all thinking, Barca, after a terrible start to the season, with problems on and off the pitch, did manage to win the title. And for every Barca fan around the world, this is absolutely a brilliant feeling to wake up knowing that things are going to be better now. It's one of the best things ever feel as a Barca fan. And now we're wondering, after winning this title in such a grand manner, in such an amazing fashion, could Barca go on to win the league? And I think among the three, Barca have the most momentum now. Nothing pushes you more than winning a trophy. Everyone can tell that. And you can even look at the teams they have to play them. Well, you do have Getafe at home. They lost to Getafe earlier this season, but it could be revenge for Barca at home. And Villarreal away, that's going to be a tricky one. Granada, Valencia, Atletico, Levante, Celta, and Eibar. I think among the three, Barca do have the toughest fixtures. They have Atletico at home, Villarreal away, Valencia away, and Celta at home. I'm not trying to say Celta is such a good team, but in the past few seasons, it has been a tricky one for Barca. And look at Villarreal. We did win at the Yellow Submarines home last year, but I don't know about this year, because a few years back we have struggled at their home. And Valencia, a bit of history there. There's been struggles here and there to defeat Valencia in the past few seasons. We've lost to them several times, even the cup final, the Copa del Rey 2019. When look at Atletico, we lost to them earlier this season, but the past few seasons we haven't yet lost at home to Atletico, so that's a good sign. And besides that, I think if Barca can just push on over the last minute, they can win the league. And you have to admit, if Barca win the league this time, it's probably the greatest comeback in world football, because there was a point in time when Barca were 14 points behind Atletico, and you have to admit, to count 40 points from behind to win the league. In a year where everybody thought that Barca were out of every single thing, you have to admit it is the greatest achievement in football history, if not the greatest achievement, at least one of it. So let's see whether Barca can get over the line. There is it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I really appreciate it, guys. Let's help grow this channel. Please like and subscribe, and there going to be more videos uploaded, and just stay tuned because I have some really good videos I'm going to upload soon. Until next time, guys, bye.